Thank you, phenomenal Bills fans and NFL fans from around the league. We got random teams showing up in here, subscribing, and I get it. It's because we don't have toxicity here. We have fun, positive, back and forth. So thank y'all for joining on this great weekend where we're going to have some celebrations, some congratulations, and some glorifications of the Buffalo Bills throttling the New England Patriots. Let's get into it.
Josh wants to throw, fires one into the end zone, caught. It is a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, touchdown Buffalo.
Allen running and throws, and it's caught by Gabe Davis.
And Big 17 just goes airborne before he goes out of bounds and throws back against the grain.
Josh gives it to Devin, Singletary cruises into the end zone, touchdown Buffalo.
Just complete domination.
Yes, here we are. And right off the bat, I have written up a one-liner just to get it kick-started here. Just to get it kick-started. Goes a little something like this. The Patriots finished this game the same way they started it. Desperate. Desperate to make the playoffs. Desperate to get a first down. The Bills entered the same way they started it. From superstar to superstar, with Josh Allen entering the game as an athletic NFL superstar, to Josh Allen leaving the game, shaking hands with a lyrical superstar, JayZ. And on top of that, this is on the day when OBJ visits the phenomenal Bills. I've already put out a video going over why I want him, why we need him, and why he should come to Buffalo for the championship instead of Dallas for the Kardashian effect. Easy choice. Go check it out. This was a day after Josh Allen doing jump passes, throwing dimes for touchdowns, making it look fun out there again, and he didn't have to shoulder the entire load. We had our running back stepping up. We had Devin Singletary. We had James Cook, who had 105 all-purpose yards. Let's effing go, James Cook, dude. It feels so good to see him back in the lineup. Not back in the lineup, but in the lineup for the first time. He had, when it comes to rushing yards, he had 14 carries for 64 yards. Devin Singletary had 13 carries for 51 yards. James Cook is definitely out scat batting, outpacing, outmaneuvering, outspeeding Devin Singletary. And I think we've got a good one when it comes to James Cook. Very fun to see. And it was awesome to also see Josh Allen didn't have to shoulder the whole load on top of his shoulders. They did their 50% of their job. And I love the offensive line and the blockers. They may have sucked on the ends where Josh Allen was getting whacked around by Matthew Judon, but that was a backup left tackle, and he was injured. But they were creating great holes for our running backs to run through, and that's even to me. I would say, it's really important for Josh's safety. But sometimes the dude's better on the run. He's better. He's almost more dangerous when you know he has to throw the ball. But it's important that our running backs get a lane, a wide open lane, to actually get through, and they're not getting hit a half yard in the backfield or 1 yard in the backfield or at the line of scrimmage immediately. And what's cool about James Cook is Devin Singletary has that jump move, that skeet, that like he's got that on par with he does it the best, that lateral move to make the first two guys miss better than anyone I can see in the NFL right now. But James Cook, dude, he's got the speed. If you look up their 40 times, James Cook and Tyreek Hill were comparable. Tyreek Hill was only 0.6 of a second faster than James Cook. So when James Cook gets out there and he gets an opening, like will happen maybe once a game, maybe 2 or 3 times every few games, and he has the chance to take it to the house. Instead of Devin Singletary getting an 18-yard run or a 24-yard run, James Cook will take it to the house. And you guys got to admit, we all got to admit, you put an extra 7 points on top of that scoreboard up there, that makes a huge difference. That would have won us the game versus the Vikings, the Jets, and the Dolphins if we can start knocking those off, rattling those off, and I think that we can. And we played the New England Patriots, and my God, guys, Patriots fans, you may just be coming here just, because you're a cutter. You want to feel good about being hurt. I don't know. But I will give the Patriots fans some credit. And I did not ever expect to say this in my entire life. But since the Bills have been successful, the Patriots fans have been the coolest fan base when it comes to rooting us on and supporting us. I've had this happen multiple times, and so if it's happened to me, I know it's happened to you, and I think it's because they had their success. They had it. They know what they did to us. And as one Patriots fan put it to me, he was like, "Dude, it's the AFC East. I support the AFC East. We're in the AFC East, so it's better to see a team from the AFC East come out on top because then it kind of gives us a little bit of excuse for sucking. Like, hey, we're playing the Bills twice a year. What do you expect?" And they've already had their success. They're the opposite of the Dolphins. The Dolphins are a toxic mess of a fan base. And now that they're actually good, they got a little power, they're even worse. But I'll give it to Patriots fans who have been pretty damn cool about us knocking them the hell out. When we think about where the Buffalo Bills are at right now, we're at 9-3. We're at 9-3 right now. We're about to play the Jets. We're about to play the Jets, and this is going to be the third game for Mike White, and he's played 2 games previous to this. So we will have some more plays, some more film to break down on him. And you don't want to play Mike White that first game because he comes out screaming crazy. But we saw last year that begins to taper off in games 2 and 3, and he gets benched again. So it's a great time to play the damn Jets at home, and we owe them a mother blanket revenge game, do we not? And then we got the Dolphins. The Dolphins, when they play us, number one, they're going to be playing in Buffalo, New York. They're going to be playing in cold weather, and Tua ain't going to like that. Tua is not going to be able to do what they did to us last time. Number one, they barely beat us. We held Tyreek Hill to what? 27 yards all game, 27 yards all game. And we can do the same thing this time, except it's going to be in perilous conditions to them when we're used to it. That playoff game last year when we beat the Patriots 47-17, it was literally 0 degrees on the field. Bring it, Tua, bring it. But not only that, that's going to be their third road game in a row. And right now, in 2 days, just a few days, they're going out to Santa Clara, to San Francisco 49ers to go on a long road trip across country as far as you could get to play that game. Then they're going to be traveling back, and then they're going on to another team. They're going to get absolutely pulverized versus these 49ers. I don't even know if Tua's going to make this game out alive, but they play this Sunday. Let's watch that game and root against them. The Bills, when it comes to that Patriots games, you got to admit we killed them. And what we did is I don't say destroyed them, I say throttled them because words matter when it comes to something like this. And let me read you the definition of throttling. We throttled them. Verb, throttled, throttling, to stop the breath of the compressing, to stop the breath of or by compressing the throat, to strangle, to choke or suffocate in any way, to compress by fastening something tightly around, to silence or check as if by choking. That's exactly what we did versus the Patriots. Last year in the playoffs, we dominated them. We destroyed them. But yesterday, we throttled them. We did not. What we did is we kept their best plays, their best play abilities, their strengths in check. We throttled it. Whenever they were having tremendous success rushing our boy, number 17, Superman himself, Josh Allen, and getting to him left and right because they're going up against Quessenberry, who was just a backup and he was injured. And so what we did is we switched the game plan up. We just started throwing dimes, nickels and dimes, and bumping it off to the flat. And then once we got you biting on those nickels and dimes in our running game that was absolutely flourishing yesterday, that's when we took it up deep and hit them with the bombs. It was a great way. And then that was what what our defense did to throttle them. We stopped goddamn Ramondre Stevenson. We straight up held him down for 10 carries to 54 yards. We had the time of possession was like 44 minutes. I don't know, but we had the ball almost twice as long as they did. Totally limited the way that they could even play the game. And that's why I call it a throttling. With that game, the Bills are now the only team in the NFL right now to have rushed for 100 yards in every game this season. And yeah, a lot of that's Josh Allen, but it don't matter. And that's a stat by NFL Now. This was a refreshing game for Josh Allen because he didn't have to do everything. But you know what? He still made his mark. It's crazy whenever you go and look at his stats over here. He had 22 completions for 33 yards. 22 completion out of 33 attempts and 223 yards and 2 touchdowns. Was sacked twice, had a quarterback rating of 106. When you see the 22 of 33, it's like, man, I thought he was doing better than that. And I know a lot of them are going to be throwing the ball away, but we were so successful on third downs. That's why we kept getting the opportunities. And man, the guy looks special. Well, I mean, obviously we know he's special, but here is a quote from Peter King himself. This was a text message that Peter King had gotten from a Patriots fan, one of his Patriots friends, and he goes, "It's a bad look for Mac Jones to be on the same field as Josh Allen." And we all saw it, man. The guy looks like he's running in about 2 foot of butter. I mean, he looks slow, clanky, lanky, and half the time confused. And a lot of that is going to be up to their offensive coordinator. And yeah, their offensive coordinator, he was not good. Like, it really did show that Matt Patricia, Pencilhead, is the one calling plays. They weren't creative. They couldn't go down the field. And it showed. Do you put a defensive coordinator as the offensive coordinator, and what do you expect? That's going to happen. And you could see it on his face. Mac Jones was absolutely infuriated. It was a great reminder. Like, remember when Bill Belichick threw the phone? This time, we got Mac Jones cussing out his offensive coordinator. But I'll tell you what, that's not all on the offensive coordinator. Because let me ask you, phenomenal Bills Mafia, NFL fans out there, what if Josh Allen, what if we replaced Mac Jones with Josh Allen? And he's got those receivers to throw to, which will be good. And he's got a Matthew Judon on the other side getting lit. And then he's got Ramondre Stevenson to damn throw the ball to and hand the ball off to. Number one, Josh Allen can keep your drives alive by, at the worst, hurling one of your damn players to get the first down like he did on Thursday night. He can do that. He keeps the chains moving. But not only that, the dude's 6'5". Colin Cowherd likes to say he's 6'6", but he can throw it deep. He can throw it anywhere on the field. But what he does that's special is he can deliver a pulse rifle bolt to a wide receiver who's already covered. And here's one more quote for you guys, and this is by Mike Florio. Josh Allen makes the impossible become possible because Josh Allen can fire a missile through those defensive backs into the guy he wants to before they can even realize what's going on. And that's something that never Mac Jones will be able to do. And so you can't blame it all on the defensive coordinator. but you can't blame it all on Mac Jones. But I can tell you right now, I hope you guys sign him long term. Please keep Mac Jones in the fold, man. All we do is stop Ramondre Stevenson, and we got you guys. Puff, puff, past. Peace out, dogs. It's no longer a game. But I'm going to close on this. Number one, we got a 10-day mini bye in front of us. Josh Allen looked healthy as hell out there, looking like he's getting that zip in the ball back. We only had 3 people miss the game yesterday. One of them was Von Miller, as we know. He was put on IR for 4 weeks. Thank you, Brandon Beane, for doing that. I think that's the best move possible. He wanted to come back for the Jets game. No, dude. We did it last year without you. We're going to get into the next 4 weeks without you and win these games. What we want you for, though, brother, is super healed and super fresh and super ready for those playoff runs when we're snacking on Patrick Mahomes. But let's close it out with this. Patriots fans, as it may be known, y'all fuck with us for 20 straight years, okay? 20 straight years. And in that time, Josh Allen, right now, he says he used to be a San Francisco 49er fan. That's what he'll say in public. But you could catch him in a jersey, and he was actually a Tom Brady, a New England Patriots fan. So, Josh Allen saw what you guys did to us for 20 straight years. He saw it with his own eyes. He knew, and he's a good-hearted young man saying, dude, the Patriots are winning 44-10. Why is Tom Brady still in there with 2.5 minutes left? And he's like, why are y'all suffering, just toying and killing the Bills like that? He saw that. So that is one reason why Josh Allen is puts his best game on before he plays the Patriots. If it's your favorite team, think about if you were going up against the Buffalo Bills. Think about it. I can tell you what, if I'm going up against the Buffalo Bills, I'm in San Francisco 49ers, or I'm the Seattle Seahawks, I'm just kicking it, living life good in San Francisco, having a nice sip by the palm trees and the beach, living it up. And I'm going up against the Buffalo Bills. You know who's going to get my best damn game? The Buffalo Bills. No, because it means something to me. It's special. It stands out. It sticks out. And against your favorite team, that's who you really want to come out and give your best showing to. It's a lot like when Gronkowski came to Buffalo. He was a Buffalo native. He lived in Buffalo, from Buffalo, and then goes to New England. And then every time he played us, he had to have his best game of the year. He'd be spiking the balls, literally trying to make them flat. And we saw what it's like when you give your best performance with Gronkowski. But now, Patriots fans, you're seeing what it's like when Superman, the actual quarterback, who's unlike any quarterback athletically we've seen in the NFL, gives you their all. And I got bad news for you guys. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. We got one more game with you. And honestly, you Patriots, fuck, I'm sweating out here. It's hot as hell. But I don't care. I'm having a great time out here. You Patriots fans were lucky that the Bills played you so late in the season, because you had all these weeks to be hopeful about your team, to think you might actually be legit. And then you play the Bills, and the Bills have been the team exposing you the last few years, and we're going to continue to do it. And it ain't done yet. We got one more game to go and 15 more years of this, an entire generation of this, Patriots fans. So enjoy yourself. Bills Mafia, enjoy yourself, bros. Enjoy this win. Soak it up. And let's get ready for the Sunday matchups, which are fire. The Chiefs play the Bengals in Cincinnati at 3 p.m. The Jets play the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota And the Miami Dolphins play San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco. This could be a huge weekend if the AFC East gets shaken up. And at the end of it, let's hope that these Buffalo Bills are still standing on top. Let's go, Buffalo. Okay, I am out of here, y'all. It's been so much fun. It was so hyped that I forgot to tell you guys to like. No, it goes like this. God damn it. Share the video, subscribe to the video, and like the video. When you guys share the video, it gets out to thousands of other people on Twitter, and it lets more people know that they have another Bills content creator who's coming at them with positivity, fun, and out here just to celebrate the Bills. So please share it, and damn sure give that like button a little smash for the fun of it. Okay, Bills fans, I am out of here. Go Bills!